would you describe what it feels like or means to you to age?
The truth.
Yes.
It's not easy.
Mhm.
I've slowed down a lot. I don't go water skiing anymore. That's kind of gone, passe anyway, to use the boards. But in the summer, I try to go swimming as much as I can. And I don't go downhill skiing anymore.
I'm sorry?
I don't go downhill skiing anymore,
Right.
but I do cross country.
Uh-huh.
So I guess I haven't changed too much.
I do have some arthritis.
Okay.
This prevents me from doing the big, huge performances that I had done as a young person, young man.
Painful?
They are not painful, and I'm very happy about that, because indeed I thought they were going to become painful. So I think that's what the Tylenol is for. And they are not pain, but you can see how the bones are doing better. It simply prevents me from playing flashy music. I now just play sad, beautiful music.
It's funny, I was talking to my niece the other day and she said, I just think about how we used to go and do things, we could shop together, and now I just can't do, I get so tired out in doing that. Probably the other thing they might say is that, well, I guess that goes with it. I've just slowed down.
I can say that what slowed me down, especially was when I retired.
Well, how do you think that your routines or your life will change in the next 10 years to come?
Well, I'll probably retire. I don't know. My husband would like to travel, but I'll probably do it, but I don't really care if I do or don't.
Oh, I think I'll be slowing down more. I'd like to slowing down. Well, I can't do as much because you're limited as you get older, and things that you can do. And I'm not the biggest person of health either. I don't, I'm gonna have to keep the exercise. I'm gonna have to do a lot of those things.
I won't be as active. I know I won't be, because my mobility isn't what it used to be.
And I'll volunteer. Oh yeah, I'll go paint this. I'll help you do this. And then I say, you can't do that. You can't get up there and paint a pipe. You have to use it. You're limited. You have to figure a way to do it just for the left time.
From someone you're very can-do spirit.
Right.
So that's probably takes some adjusting.
I think one of the things is that I can't do what I used to be able to do. And
Can you be more
Yes.
specific about that?
well, I do listen dinners, and I find I cannot lift the heavy pots and do the things, like that. And even outside work now, I can't do the garden, my flower beds and things like that. And
Well, that's the other part of getting older is that, I've cut my own wood for the wood stove, and I did a lot of these things on my own. And as I'm getting older, I'm more limited. I can't do it as much as my brain knows it can do it. My body's saying no. So now I need to hire people that will hire to get the wood. I'm still mowing my lawn, raking my
Still the image of you on the
leaves.
tractor. We've gotten that far.
As long as I can stack wood in the winter and mow my lawn in the summer, I'm here for a while.
When I had surgery in my shoulder, and I have a housemate, and we kind of trade off, and it's a good situation, because if she needs help, I'll do that for her, or if she got appointments got to be picked up at, like my shoulder surgery, she picked me up, and it really works well.
It is so nice to have a friend like
Yes.
that. So does that make, because you're reciprocating, does it make accepting the help easier, knowing that you're there for her as well?
Oh yes. I'm not shy in accepting help.
Great, that's so important.
Was there anything hard about accepting some of that help?
It wasn't with them, it was more with me that, I'm the one that would have been out helping somebody, because I was an LPN and I'd worked as a visiting nurse, so, I was the one that was out. And that was hard for me to, to think somebody had to come in to help me.
Kind of have to rearrange your
Yeah,
thinking there.
yeah. And I think as I get older, I have to accept that I'm going to have to accept some of these things, because there may come a time when I can't drive.
I know as we age, we slow down, but I think we have to keep doing every day as much as we can and push ourselves to do even more. I don't think about it. So I guess that would be my answer.
I've never thought about aging. I never expected to reach the age of 89, and I'm in just top health, and I have just done everything that I have enjoyed doing throughout my lifetime, which is making music, playing the organ primarily, but making music, enjoying New Hampshire, living here, and I am just in such excellent health that I just take each day and am very happy being alive and doing what I'm doing.
My mother lived to be 96 years old, and I don't think she ever slowed down, so I think I have a different concept of aging than probably a lot of people do. Because I just think you gotta keep doing every day. And I guess that's why I don't think about aging.
I know in talking to my sister-in-law, and she's 81, you'd never know it, and she said, well, I haven't even thought about any of these things. I just thought getting old's getting old. But I'm not sure.
Happiness comes from within yourself, and as you age, as a wonderful educator once put it, dig a deep well. Dig a deep well, and as you go through life, fill it with great and wonderful things, so that as you grow older and can't move about so much, you just dig into that deep well, reach and bring up something that will take care of you and your enjoyment, and especially if you might be alone.
What are 3 things that your providers should know about you that they don't already know?
Probably that I have a very positive attitude about this, and I'm not sure if they realize, I think my primary care doctor does, but the doctor that will be doing the surgery, I've only met him once. So he really doesn't know me that well. I'm very independent.
I just believe you have to take good care of yourself.
Not as yet I would regard having to either live somewhere, assisted living, I would regard that as almost unbearable because my home means everything to me. And I would say that that would be number one issue, but Donna and I are very smart with our finances we are providing that if it came about, we'd be able to each stay home and not go somewhere else. Our home means everything to us.
If you would need extended care in the future, what would be your plan for that?
I would probably have to go to assisted living or a nursing home. I think it depends on what the criteria is of what the problem is.
Have you talked with anyone about your thinking?
Just my husband. And I think he has the same philosophy I do. You kind of think of what you might do, but you don't have anything concrete.
I guess I'd have to be positive about it, because if not, I would not get... I could end up being ugly and mean and nasty, and I don't want that. I know several people that are in extended care or at Harvest Hill, and I know how happy they are. You know, that they've made, you know, I think if you have lemons, you make lemonade out of it.
I guess I just believe you have to meet the situation as it arises. Maybe that's not good. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd have to just be thankful I had a place to go to.
I take life a little too seriously. Maybe if I could wave a wand, and as Donna puts it, I think too hard. Yes, I would like to wave a little wand, and that I would not take things quite so seriously.
I feel I'm so lucky that I probably wouldn't change anything. Yeah, I think we all dream of, oh, if I had $1 million, what would I do? And I really don't know.
So you're experiencing being in a pretty good place.
Yes,
A very good place in your life right now.
and I hope it doesn't change.